Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the elect and feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and in truth, with this great gospel, man, coming out the Bible. And we need this more than ever in the times that we're in right now, because this is going to keep us stable. This is going to keep you stable, man. Knowing that if you fight for the Lord going to fight for you in them times. The Lord going to fight for you in them times. And when you watch these movies, man, the elect be untouchable in these movies, man. That's who, when you see people can't be touched, people can't be harmed in the movies, that's a representation of the elect of the Lord. No, it says, I'm reading this verse. Let me read this verse. It says, Isaiah 5:14, 54. Bear with me. Let me make sure I got the right verse. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, man. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Because these devils, pretty soon, they're going to make their moves against who? The elect, against the elect of Yasharala. They're going to come in, the Bible said they're going to come in as a flood. They're coming as a flood. What? They're going to come with their weapons. They're going to come with aggression. They're going to come with hate. The devil knows he got but a short time left. They're coming to execute. Summary execution. They're coming with violence. And that's why the Lord's going to have to, the Lord's going to do us a favor and lift up the standards. He's going to have a spiritual intervention where certain men come out on top. Where certain men come out on top, certain women come out on top, certain women get protected, certain women get saved. These weapons, man, Esau weapons don't mean a motherfucking thing. Satan weapons don't mean nothing. I'm reading again, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, man. Fear is not something you should be meditating on. Yeah, the fear of the Lord, fear of Yahweh, but the fear of man and his weapons, man. Fuck his weapons. And we're not going to trust in his weapons either. What, to fight him? We're not going to trust in his weapons to fight him. Negative. That's stupid. Read the book of Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Spiritual intervention from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. A miracle. A miracle. That's what we're waiting for. A motherfucking miracle from the Lord to destroy our enemies before our eyes. Read again, Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with having a weapon, but that's not something you're putting your trust in. It's not something you're putting your trust in. It says the Lord teaches my hands to war, my fingers to fight. If I got it correctly, but great warriors came from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Lord created King David, greatest warrior ever. First, they thought Goliath was the man until King David rocked his ass. And what happened? Chopped his fucking head off. That's what's about to be happening to the serpent. The serpent about to come in with all this pride, with all this might, and he about to get fucked up. He about to get the Goliath. He about to get a Goliath destruction. Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. but thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. Look at them Philistines. Look at them Philistines. Look at them Romans, man. The Lord fucked them Romans up. Them Romans fell so hard, boy, they had none but so-called black men ruling over them, calling themselves Moors. We had the so-called black men, Constantine, these different Persinius Niger, all these different black men of Europe, taking over the Roman Empire. And Esau fell for a long time, 1,000 years. After 1,000 years, he's going to come out that pit. And then he's going to come back into power, man. He's going to bring all these nations together, for the World War III. That's what everything is leading to, World War III. World War III, and we're not finna get involved in that bullshit. That's World War White, man. That's what I call that. We're gonna fall back and let the Lord do his thing and ask the Lord to protect us and save us. I'm gonna read it. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me, but thou hast saved us from our enemies and has put them to shame that has hated us. In Yahweh we boast all day long. All praise the name forever. Hey, Esau be boasting this. AR, I got this AR, I done put a scope on it, I got a beam on it, I done magnified, I done modified this, I done get this shit out of here. This shit out, you run out of bullets, you gonna throw it, you gonna run for your fucking life. But thou hast cast off and put us to shame, and goest not forth with our armies. Thou makest to turn back from the enemy, and they which hate us spoil for themselves. See, that's what happened. We lost our might. We lost our strength because we didn't put our might. We didn't put our strength in Yahweh Shemi our side. We didn't call him the Lord. So guess what? We got defeated by our enemies, man. Now we're in slavery. I'm reading the book of Psalms 37 and 15. Their sword shall enter into their own hearts. Their sword shall enter into their own hearts, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright. Their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. In the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish. The enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume. Into the smoke shall they consume away. The wicked borroweth and prayeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut the fuck off, man. That's what the Lord about to do. Lord about to cut you fucking Edomites off, man. About to cut you wicked ass people off on the earth, man. Because you serve no goddamn purpose. Read the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. What's about to happen? So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Yeah, we're in the western hemisphere right now. And guess what? They pretty soon they about to, when they see America on motherfucking fire, when they see that bitch get hit with the missiles and them chariots cover the fucking skies, blocking out the sun, they gonna, what it said, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. And the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. The spirit of the enemy shall lift up. The spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him, against the enemy. The enemy is going to have to deal with spiritual intervention, a miracle from Yahweh Shemi outside, because the Lord is not going to fail his righteous. Yeah, certain men must die for this truth because it was prophesied. He's seen the souls of them that were beheaded for the testimony. So certain men will die for this truth, but man, there's a number of men that ain't no motherfucking harm gonna come to them. Esau, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. I'm gonna read it again, Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy, Esau, Edom, these other nations, man, all of them are enemies. 2/3 enemies. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And we go right back to Isaiah 54 and 17. Like we started off, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. Why? Because this is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, of the Lord, and their righteousness of me, saith Yahweh. Hey, man, look. If you're a servant of the Lord, you shouldn't be worrying about a motherfucking thing, man. The Lord got you. The Lord already told you, his servant's going to eat. His servant's going to rejoice. It's these other motherfuckers who ain't serving the Lord. They're the ones who got to deal with the times we're coming to, where the Lord remove that hedge from around it, man, from the 2/3 and the wicked, man. Their days is numbered. I'm going to read it again. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, of the Lord, and their righteousness of me, saith the Lord. Shalom.